Dudes, I am driving home, so if there's jerky video, you'll just have to accept that. I wanted to spend a moment talking about something that seems to be a recurring question that's coming up on the forums. And if it's coming up on the forums, then that means it's probably running rampant in the brains of you guys, because y'all are a very quiet bunch. You don't like to say much. So I wanted to spend a moment or two talking about it directly, and that's the business about OMIGOD and gaining fat. Now, a lot of you guys, this is almost paralyzing you with worry, and I want to reassure you. I'll say a couple of things off the top, and then I'll talk about why. First of all, it is very difficult to gain muscle, and it is comparatively easy to lose fat, which is why in this program you're going to spend like 10 to 11 months on the muscle gain part and about 1 to 2 months on the fat loss part. It is actually pretty easy to lose fat. So those of you who are paralyzed with fear over the idea that, you know, you're gaining this fat and you're going to have it forever, that's not true. And the program does focus on getting rid of it at the end. The other part is, I've always said it, the road to big muscles goes through the land of fat pants. To a certain extent, everybody's going to gain a little bit of fat when they gain muscle, because when your body is in a caloric surplus, meaning when there is more energy than it needs, that is the only condition that will force it to gain muscle. And the problem is the body's not selective. When it has an environment to build tissue, it's going to build all tissue. It's going to build bone, it's going to build muscle, it's going to build fat. Now, you can make certain choices for diet and exercise that can keep that fat gain to a minimum. That's what S2B is here for. You've got some of the smartest minds in the business that have designed this program in order to try to tip that ratio the most favorable way possible for you. So trust the program. It's worked for hundreds of people. Now, the reason this is driving some of you crazy is, first of all, number one, a lot of y'all have got a scrawny mindset, which means you've been scared of being fat your whole life, so you've made lifestyle choices accordingly. So you've got to get past that. The overeating and being scared of getting a little bit pudgy is an inappropriate fear. The second thing is that at this point, the muscle gain is slow and it's almost invisible, and the fact that you put on a little fat at the same time means it's probably invisible to you. The gains are happening, you just don't see them. So all you can see is the fact that some fat is packed around your waistline, and you haven't seen any of the muscle gains, and these are early days, and the excitement and the thrill of the S2B has kind of worn off, and all that's left is the reality that, oh my God, all that's happened is I've gotten fat. That's not true. It's all you're seeing. You're looking in the mirror, and the mirror lies like a cheap tie hooker, people. The mirror is not a valid measure at this point. And in fact, in some cases, neither is the scale. I'll do a whole other discussion sometime about how the scale lies to you. But all I can say is, right now, you got to trust the program. It works. It works really well. So knuckle down, have faith. This is not all an explosion of pinwheels and joy and rainbows. There's parts of this program that are real work, and sometimes it's a bit of a mental game. This is part of the mental game. You're putting on some fat. It's a short-term loss for a long-term gain. So I'm going to sign off because I'm pulling into my garage. Have yourselves an excellent morning, guys. Ciao. Peace out.